Hey, what's going on, everyone? Lamar here, about to react to The Expanse, Season 2, Episode 7, The Seventh Man. Little recap of what happened last episode, because I'm pretty sure, like, everyone, they're about to go to war. Like, that's what I'm thinking, because there were stations that fired upon each other. Like, there were, like, ships firing upon each other in space, while, like, this... It's kind of like the DMZ zone. There's, like, a line for, like, the UN and, like, the Mars. And, like, basically... Earth ran to like the U-Man was running toward like the Martian line, and so the Martians basically they're standing their ground, getting ready for like an attack. They're preparing for like what's happening. Like someone was jamming them, and then it was like the creature like following them. So like because it was really weird because the Martians were basically prepared for like the Earth. It seemed like they were charging out and about to attack and start a fight and start a war. But if you actually like watch it, they're shooting backwards because like the lights are flashing and then like something's behind them because they like, spread out and they kind of ran out the way, and like this thing followed after them. But the thing, if you actually look at it, like it kind of seems like it was like a testing facility because first of all, this thing doesn't have a suit. It doesn't have a suit in space, so I don't know what it's breathing, if it breathes at all. And there was also a drone that flew above them, so it's like this kind of like, oh, here's a drone thing flying up flying above them. So I'm trying to figure out how does that work, because it's like a testing site. Like, okay, here's our weapon, here's our creature, like testing it out, because it flew about before the attack, and then after the attack, when the creature's like it was like above Gunnery Sergeant Draper, and it's like just like looking at her, and it kind of looks like the proto molecule, but like a creature kind of form, like almost like a zombie kind of thing. And then like the drone came back, was like flying over them, like to say like, hey, look, this is our stuff, this is what we're capable of doing. Like I don't know, like it's a lot of questions that are really popping up right now. Tycho Station, they have 30 of the nukes that Earth fired toward Eros. They deactivated them. We got to find out about the Epstein drive and the guy Epstein, who basically, he revolutionized travel with his drive. He basically probably died doing this, and that's how his work was like found and all that stuff. But like learning about that and learning a little bit of history of the Epstein drive and how this actually happened, it seems pretty cool. But yeah, like I think there's a war about to be started. I think that's what's gonna happen. Like a war is about to be started, or like something happened. Like Ganymede Station is like the big thing. It's like, oh well, this is what happened. Like everyone's ready to go to war now because of what happened at Ganymede Station. So I don't really know where else to go. So that's it. Let's get ready for this episode. Let's see where we're going. Let's go. Give her a stiff pack.
All we know is that fire from UNN and MCRN forces hit one of our orbital mirrors, which crashed into the station and several ag domes.
Okay,
we
so
estimate
over
over 3,000
mirror.
dead and thousands more wounded. Ganymede is the breadbasket of the outer planets. Without us, millions will go hungry. This is a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions.
Mars believes that Ganymede was just a proxy war, that we'll stay in the sandbox and fight them there. But make no mistake, this was an escalation. We need to choose an appropriate Martian target in response.
Christian? The whole system has been a tinderbox since Eris. No one can explain it. Mars thinks it's our weapon, we think it's theirs. There are too many ships in one place, and we're sending more. The next step will be war, a peace summit, here on Earth, on our terms. Mars will read it as a warning, which it is.
Your father was smart. You're smarter.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy smart.
Ganymede Station refugee ships are now arriving at docks 3 and 7. All personnel, please report. Refugee ships waiting to...
And despite the circumstances, it will be good to see you against the tower. Until then.
All new arrivals must register their ID with interrogation authority and will be restricted
We got a
to
little bit of
designated
food, a
areas.
little bit of water on the menu, and a little bit of magic.
Here you go. One each.
Be here for to tell you. All about to love the welcome on City. City's in your home.
That's
Anderson Laws.
that's not terrible, dude.
Canterbury had to pay tribute to him every time we parked on Ceres.
Belt attacks.
Oh, is that what he calls it?
Those put all of those bribes back into the neighborhood.
Yeah, now he's practically running Ceres.
About time the Belter was.
I said one each. Back off.
Leave my mother alone! You leave her alone!
I think they'd like to think it's simply done.
Sergeant Draper. Gunny, you're on the Sirocco. I'm Commander Thorson. Gunny, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but no one from your team made it.
What happened?
I was hoping you could tell us. Gunny, you're the only one who survived. Our only eyes and ears on what happened down there. Now, you said that you were under attack. You reported shots fired along the UN line.
6 blues. They were coming right at us. Then we got jammed. I grabbed Travis and we made a line.
6 Blues charging you.
No. No, wait, there was a 7th. Lieutenant Sutton, he would have picked up on it. He was on.
Lieutenant Sutton was killed with 11 others on the shore.
That was Lieutenant Sutton. Okay.
She's bleeding again.
Nurse, we need a sedative.
Yes, sir.
So all our friends are dead. Lieutenant's dead.
Dr. Cortazar, they changed your brain with that procedure. That's forever, right?
It was temporary at first. Dresden never coerced any of us.
When did you decide to make it permanent?
That first day, within 5 minutes, I knew I'd never go back.
Why?
The calm I felt. It was like a terrible storm had lifted. It was painless, you know. The procedure, if you're interested.
I didn't say that. Today, there was this boy that looked at me like I was a monster. I think I scared his mother. I didn't mean to. It made me remember when I was that boy.
So somebody hurt your mother,
I lost her a long time ago.
and you loved them.
I think I did.
I loved my mother too. It was the residue of guilt,
One was like him.
shame, need. Love kept me at her bedside until she died. Nearly caused me to miss out on the greatest work humanity has ever undertaken. The proto-molecule devours old constructs, it recreates them. It only moves forward, as we must.
Move forward, what do you mean?
You want to be that real boy again, to feel how you felt before the world broke you, the safety of your mother's embrace. But you cauterized all that in order to survive. You don't want that back again. Stomp out those last embers and you'll be free of it. We are about to rewrite the entire story of humanity. And if you like, you can be a part of that too. I can help you. I know how.
We are here, not as Black Sky or Inaros or Trinicapan or any other. We are Belters. And we have a historic opportunity before us. First, Eros, now Ganymede. Earth and Mars have pushed themselves to the brink, and they'll have to find a path to peace or risk mutual annihilation.
What then? The Bell is just gonna get an invite, or the Inners are busy divvying up the solar system, huh?
We can buy a ticket. The OPA just saved Earth. And if that is not sufficient enough to earn their respect, we have their missiles. And that is our ticket to the table. A unified belt must send a representative that speaks for all of us.
Oh, you look good in a suit, Fred. Who thinks he's a belter goes home to Earth,
begging for table scraps. And maybe he forgets about us, eh?
No. The belt needs a born belter to be its voice. Anderson Dawes should represent us.
Excuse me. I just imagine the look on the inners' faces when they see who is sitting across the table from them. I will be honored to represent the belt. Earth and Mars at peace. And the belt, equal partners in that peace. But is it too much an Earther's dream? I do not doubt his heart. Fred Johnson has proven himself to be a true friend to the belt. But as much as I fear war between Earth and Mars, I fear the peace more. For that is when they will turn their sights back on all of us. The inners are not like us. Possession is 9/10 of the law, they say. But that is not the way of the belt.
Interesting.
We say the more you share, the more your bowl will be plentiful. They see us as their possessions. Animals to test their new weapons on. And make no mistake, they will do it again.
We killed the madman who made that weapon. We've seen arrows burn up Venus. They don't want another arrows any more than we do.
Johnson says that we are safe. But I say, once a thing is written, it is forever.
Wait, what?
I was on arrows.
I was on arrows. I saw it dying. And I was there when we killed the bastards who did it. The threat has been eliminated.
James Holden, but I think he is idealist, my friend. And idealism is a luxury of the inner planets. You were on Eros too. You think this is over?
I hope that it is.
But she didn't send
I have a feeling Fred and Dawes have
Mark
a
into the
history.
station,
Which is
into the
why
sun.
you should have stayed out of it.
Fred needed backup. You couldn't just sit there.
That was OPA business. Do you know what everyone saw in there? Do you know what Anderson Dawes saw in there? You and Fred Johnson, two big noise earthers telling belters how they should run the belt.
Everything's as it should be then.
If Eris rammed into Earth, wiped out half of your people, then you'd know. I'm good, sir.
Oh, wow.
Good. You ever been to Earth?
Soon enough, sir.
My mother was foreign secretary. Took me there on a dip tour when I was 15. I trained in 1G since I could walk, but it's different when you're there.
I look forward to experiencing it firsthand.
This interview is being recorded.
Oh, the super drug.
You radioed Sutton and said your team was under attack. You reported shots fired from the UN line then.
7 Blues were charging at us. About 2 clicks out. Then we got jammed.
7 Blues in a line coming hard at you.
7th man. The egg drone. Before the Blues were charging at us, Hillman spotted a stray egg drone over our position. You need to check that drone's feed.
We'll certainly look into that. Sounds like you're saying Earth initiated the attack.
They jammed our comms. I saw ships engaging in orbit. The Blues, they were closing in on us fast. Fucking Earth has attacked us. They want a war. We'll give them a goddamn war.
Okay, so this is how it starts. So they're sealing up all the holes in the ship. They're salvaging. Wait, did everybody on the ship die? Is she the only survivor of like the entire thing?
You know we can get you a new suit.
Fuck off. Sorry, sir. No disrespect intended.
He's Captain Martins. You know, I served with your father. He was so disappointed when your brothers all went to AMT.
Mars needs its engineers too.
It does. Sergeant Draper. MCR in command is going to need your cooperation with the investigation on Ganymede, but you can speak off the record with me. Tell me what really happened.
There was a stray egg drone over our position. Have you checked that drone's feed yet?
We were on high alert for anything in that area. There was no drone over your position.
No, that's not right. I saw it. You think I'm making it up?
No. I believe you saw something. Now you say it was a drone, okay. What I want to know is why is that so important to you? Why are you so interested in it? What do you think it saw? What did you see, Bobby?
I can't remember.
We can help you with that.
Assistant Director of Operations. We've come a long way since our loading docks on cities. Hey, Molly?
You don't get to call me that anymore, Pampa.
From what people tell me, you're the one really running things around here.
Is that her?
We need you back home. Come on. If we're going to reminisce, let's at least get a drink, huh?
We will toast to Fred Johnson's secret weapon.
Is this X? Who is this to her? Like, I forgot their relationship. Who they are. Oh wait, so we get to see what the drug actually does then now.
Gunny, let's go back to Ganymede. There were shots along the UNN line. 7 UN Marines charged your position. Is that correct?
6 Marines headed our way. Closing fast. They appear to be charging us. 6 in formation up front and the 7th bringing up the rear.
Gunny, focus. A 7th man was bringing up the rear?
The 7th man, he was chasing them. The UN Marines, they weren't firing at us. They were shooting behind them. At him. They formed a line.
So it just fell on them. I mean, they couldn't even look up.
That's when I saw the drone. It was waiting.
Sergeant, what happened next?
The 7th man, he wasn't wearing a vac suit.
That's enough.
There it is.
She's had enough.
He's getting new data. He says it's talking to him.
What does that mean?
He says there's more proto-molecule out there.
Well, Phoebe's gone. We drove Eros into Venus. We killed it.
Apparently not all of it.
Well, does he know where?
Not yet. But he's going to find out.
And then what?
And then we'll have it, and Cortazar will help us understand it.
The nightmare starts over.
He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill that guy. Someone's gonna kill that guy.
Diogo Harari, forgive the intrusion. I'm Anderson Dawes. I wanted to meet the boy who was found floating beyond Hidalgo. How long were you out there before those rock hoppers picked you up?
Long time.
I better keep my eye on you. Soon your legend will be better than mine.
Sergeant Draper, in recognition of your extraordinary service to Mars, MCRN Command has awarded you the Purple Heart.
Thank you, sir.
After the shit show on Ganymede, Earth and Mars are meeting for an emergency summit. Your first-hand account of what happened will lay the groundwork for what's to come. You'll tell them your story. Tensions were high. In the confusion of a communications blackout, your team fired first.
Sir, they fired first. I know I'm not wrong about that.
Well, truth is a tricky thing, especially when...
They stormed our line. That thing was driving them
I
forward.
don't want to hear any more talk about a thing, Gunny. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
I was trying to cover it up.
You're the only witness from Mars and Earth. And Ganymede could be the spark that leads to an all-out war. Do you understand? The UN has demanded your direct testimony. When you get there, you'll tell them your story.
When I get there.
Sergeant, you're going to Earth.
Oh, Diablo told him.
How can I help you, Holden?
Where's Cortazar?
Under guard in his cell.
I'm in his cell right now. He's gone. So are his guards and his data cores.
Locked on every berth. No one leaves without my authorization.
Okay.
Give me eyes on Dawes' ship. He's taken Cortazar.
Passion.
Docking club release. Book 28C.
Override it.
Can't do. System's locked out.
Wait, so they're gonna make like him as a sacrifice?
They just killed that transporter.
They're trying to go dark. Maintain visual.
Alex, are you on the Rossi?
Sure am, Oscar. What is going on?
Dawes has Cortazar. It's running.
What?
Dust off now.
Copy that. Let's roll. species.
We cannot shoot him down.
Not down. Out. Steady. Steady.
Oh, he just shut out his engine.
Gotcha. Seal is good. You're gonna have to force the airlock door.
We should wait for backup.
Every second we wait is another second that Dawes can put a bullet in Cortazar's head. If it comes down to it, I go low, you go high. Open our door on my mark. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Don't shoot, boss man. You got me. Just me.
Turn around, you little shit.
Got nothing.
We lost Dawes. He's got Cortazar. They're gone.
Well, that was episode 7, and like some interesting things like kind of showed, like they kind of showed the drug in a different form, like the person taking it and like how they think and respond, and like because it kind of works with your memories, and you can like really see like really intense like little aspects of people. I mean, it doesn't really completely tell what it is, but I think it helps enhance like something about your reactions or something. For some reason, Mars is trying to cover up the creature, the protomolecule. They're trying to cover that up, and they're trying to say like they shot first, but you know, Gunny knows that Earth shot, but they shot at the creature. They said the drone wasn't there, but so that means like the drone was either like hidden or it was probably what I thought it was. It being like someone controlling it at some point, or someone who's testing that thing out. And they took the drone and they used the drone as basically, to show what the creature can do, kind of thing. Dawes, he took Cortazar, he took the scientist. I thought James was gonna kill him, but Dawes took him. So I don't know what they're trying to do with the scientist, because he's the only one who knows more about the protomolecule. He's trying to find more information about him. I'm not really sure. The belt is becoming more unified, and they're gonna be using Anderson Dawes as the representative. I don't know what the relationship is between Anderson Dawes and I don't remember. I can't remember her name. The second in command, like Fred's right hand, essentially. Who they are to each other, because he said umpampa. I don't know if that's like a girlfriend, daughter, or someone they respect. Like I don't like. They didn't really show who she actually is, but they know each other. It's just like how they know each other. I don't really understand, because I thought at first when it seemed like they had a relationship before, like like they were dating or something, or that was his daughter or what. But it's just like how close and how they were interacting with one another. It was very interesting. Like really interesting how they were like seeing each other. Trying to figure out, because Diago, he does to he wants to be known, he wants to be like recognized, so he'll do whatever to basically be recognized in the belt as basically like Miller, because Miller is like famous now as the person who basically stopped arrows from crashing to Earth. So they're gonna figure out, because the one thing that was really interesting, and Naomi talked about it. It was James Holden and Fred Johnson, and they were talking to the Belters, and like she said it, she's like, it's basically like if you come into this situation, you're basically a bunch of Earthers telling Belters what Belters should do, and then they can see that as a problem. They can really see that as a problem, because you're telling other people what they should do, especially as someone who comes from Earth versus being born the Belt. I mean, at least Fred acknowledged that, and it's like, what, there should be a representative from the Belt that will be the person who comes and speaks for like the Belters, and everyone's saying it should be Anderson Dawes. So but yeah, I kind of want to figure out why are they trying to cover up the seventh man thing, where it's that creature there. Like, why are they trying to cover it up? What for? And Gunny, she basically she learned that like everybody's dead. Everyone she knew is all gone. And what's that mean? Like what's it gonna mean for Mars and the interaction between Mars and Earth? Because she's going to Earth, so I don't know. Like, I guess her testimony is like the most important testimony. So I don't know if like there might be an assassination attempt. There might be people trying to coerce her. Cause I mean they're trying to coerce her now into like not tell the complete truth. And they want to say that Mars shot first. So I don't know if they're doing it out of like strategic, so they don't go to war. So they try to say it's our fault. We're sorry. We don't want to go into war with you guys, or what that actually means. But yeah, like I can't wait to see these episodes go to. I can't wait to see the next episode. But as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. And as usual, have a great one. I'll see you later.